You are watching the Evening Dash Monday to Friday 5 to 7 p.m. My name is MC Hope, of course, the king of TV on your TV. Now, I told you in our second hour, we're going to be joined by different guests. Yeah. We're going to be joined by different guests on the show. Kweli Saimo. And I told you they're, guests, they're non-Ugandans, they're different from different countries. So they are here for the Playhouse Fest. Woo! Now, I'm going to be giving them an opportunity to introduce themselves one by one. I don't know where can I begin from. And from him, it has to be women first. But let's flip it. Let's flip it, right? Welcome to the show, my brother. How you doing?
Hello. I'm doing good. So my name is Antoine Jabba, Afro dancer from Belgium. Represent, aka le dérangement dérangé.
What's that then? What's that? What did you say?
Le dérangement dérangé. It's a lifestyle. It's a mood. It's a mentality.
Okay.
Of winners.
Okay. That's amazing. Anthony Jabba.
Yes. Jabba, yeah.
That's amazing. So you're a dancer.
Yes.
And doing it for Christ. I mean, doing it this.
I do all type of African dancer. I'm mostly professional in Afro-urban dancer. Okay, so I'm from Cameroon. But
hey, you from Cameroon?
Yeah, exactly.
That's
so
amazing.
I also dance for God because it's God who gave me the talent.
That's right.
That's normal.
That's amazing. Anthony Jabba right there. Now, let's flip it to my sister right there. How you doing? Welcome to the show.
Thank you for having me. I'm doing fine. I go by the name of Lenaa. I'm a gospel urban artist. And I love being here. Okay. We came here to represent Christ, to spread the good news through the music, through our good, the good instrumental, the beat. So not only to touch heart with our lyrics, but to make people feel good and dance with, the God-given talents. Yeah.
That's amazing. You said your name, repeat it a little bit.
Lenaa I am.
Lenaa I am. Like I am as God I am. That's amazing.
I am has sent me, yes.
We're going to come to that and why is it I am. Then my sister here, welcome to the show. How are you doing? Say hi to the people that are watching you.
What's up, viewers? What's up, MC Hope? How you guys doing? So my name is Unique Grace. All day, all grace, all grace, all day. I represent God with the Afro gospel, coming from Belgium, but I was born in Nigeria, raised in America, doing my thing, and just loving God and being there for the community. So we are here for the Party House Fest, right? And the Playhouse Fest, and it's happening on the 4th of April. And we just can't wait to have
it's
a good
just
time
Saturday.
here.
We're just counting a few days. It's Saturday. Now that's amazing. Let's start from you, Unique Grace. Unique Grace. You said Unique Grace.
It's Unique Grace.
By the way, I'm going to give you at least $1,000 from here.
Why not?
You know why?
Tell me.
You carry Grace, and Grace happens to be my mother.
Hey.
Grace is the name of my mother.
Let's go.
Yeah. So,
I'm sure she's very beautiful.
She is.
She's very talented.
I'm telling you. Yeah. So that's amazing. Now, you guys, have you been in Uganda? Like, who happens to be in Uganda for the very first time? You.
No.
First time. All of us.
All of you guys.
Never been before.
Yeah.
Really?
Yes.
Like you have been missing a lot.
I
You've
know.
We've been seeing it through the screen.
You've not traveled to Uganda, really.
Forgive us, Uganda. Forgive us.
That's why we are here.
That's amazing. Now you said you're from your country, like you're born in
Yes,
Nigeria.
born in Nigeria.
Wow.
Yes,
we love
America,
Nigerians.
Yes,
They're just our
of course.
sisters
We're
here.
the best, though. We're the best.
No, let's think about it. I'm telling you. Now, so amazing. Now, like for the time that you've been here in Uganda, you landed yesterday.
Today. Wasn't it today? Yeah, this morning. This morning.
So you guys you've not enjoyed Chikomando here.
Yes.
We have one of our best meals here called Chikomando. DJ Victor's to take you there and you enjoy.
We had Rolex.
You had Rolex?
We had Rolex.
Not the watches.
No, it is what it is. You had Rolex, then that's on the road. Anyway, so amazing. I want to pick your stories right from there. a little bit about you and how did you come to Christ, and then how did you start doing music? What you're doing? Just a little bit of your story.
Yes, so I grew up in a Christian household, single mother household. So my mom, she used to sing in church, and she used to sing a lot at different weddings and events. So she used to take us a lot to rehearsals and all those things. My siblings, they also sing this. We used to sing a lot together in the living room. So I always had like a love for Christ, a love of singing, a passion for singing. But I always loved like up-tempo music, right? So back then, I was like,
I mean, you're saying you grew up from a Christian home,
yes,
right?
yeah.
That means, coming to Christ, confessing Him is not a problem, right? Like, I mean, growing up from a Christian home,
Yeah.
you can't struggle with the things of, confessing Him and all those things.
You
Because
can't
it's just in
struggle?
the line, right?
You can definitely struggle
Yeah.
because it's not because my mom had a personal relationship with Christ that I had a personal relationship directly, right? Of course, in the beginning, you hear about Christ, you go to the church. In the beginning, you know how it goes. A lot of times, you go to church. You're like, I want to sleep, and no, church. And first, you don't realize how important it is. And when you get older, you get exposed to, school, group bonding and stuff like that. And you need to find your way in Christ. But when I really started following Christ, as in building relationship with Him, came way later on. After experiencing a lot of things. That's why even I wrote my song Lost.
Now, that's my point, where how did you come to Christ? Like, what led you to Christ? Because a lot of things, some people experience, difficult, situations, and then they come to Christ. Those ones that
That's
just
true.
come to Christ.
Right.
I had an artist here, and then he told me that it was just a voice. Like, God spoke to him.
Wow.
He was into secular, and then God spoke to him. It was a voice that drove him to serving the Lord here. Yeah.
No, for me, it was coming out of a house of a lot of instability, financial issues, a lot of destruction and chaos. It led me into a depression, and it led me in to first I was mad at God, and I was trying to understand God. I was like, I don't understand. How come that my life look like this if you're almost every single day at church? My mom is serving, we are serving. So, and at a certain point, I was like, I don't even see what is the reason to keep serving you if my life looks like this, right? So I decided to go. I was like, you know what? Because at the end of the day, it looks always green. The grass looks greener on the other side, right? So I was like, those people look like they're having fun anyways. Because why are they outside in the clubs doing all things that they ain't supposed to do? But it looks like their life is better.
Yeah.
And God allowed me to see myself that it was not the case, because the more I had distance from God, the more I feel even worse. The more I feel. I was really going backwards and really got into depression, suicidal thoughts, into drugs, into,
My God.
A
So you
lot
also
of things.
tasted drugs.
yes,
My
yeah, a lot
God,
of
that's
things.
a good story.
Yeah,
That's a good story.
a lot of things, yeah.
Now, my brother, the dancer Anthony, to first remember your name, Anthony Jabba. Now, you share a little bit about you, how you came to Christ, and how you came to do the kind of ministry that you're doing.
For me, I started because of my grandfather. So I
Your
was
grandfather?
I'm born in a Christian family.
Wow.
And my grandfather was the person who taught me, who taught me how to grow my relationship with God, So he passed out last year.
Wow,
so
bad,
he's
bad.
really like,
Sorry.
for me, he's the person who taught me that everything that you want to realize, as long as you put the name of God and you know that the force that makes you to realize all those dreams, you know that God is behind you. For sure, you will realize them. And and since that period, as a dancer, maybe it's very hard, to stay like this.
I know. You
So,
branch a little bit here and
exactly,
there.
But
Yeah,
after that, the thing is, as my mom also, she's a Christian, I never wanted to go in the bad part, because with all what I've learned, also for God, I can, do things that I know it's not going to be.
Yeah.
How can I say it? So my English is not so good though. I'm
Speak French. MC hopes
I understand. I'll just grasp something.
So the thing is, what make me continue to say it by myself, like she said,
Yeah.
that you can grow in a Christian
A
family,
Christian,
but your relation with God is
relationship
personal to you,
is so
because
important, yeah.
by growing, I've worked with many people, many different people, artists also, different worlds, and at a certain moment of my life, I was like, damn, I don't want to lose myself.
Okay.
Because one thing that even my grandfather told me, the war in the industry doesn't belong to God directly. But when God gives you his talent, he sends you where he know that when you're going to go there, you preach by your talent.
That's amazing.
So my
That's
dance
amazing.
style, the dance that I'm doing right now, was at the moment I was like, okay, I won't do what people want me to do, but with the talent that God gave me, I'll testify what God have done for me.
That's
Because
amazing.
To say
That's
the truth, guys,
amazing.
I have some injuries, but I still dance because
Like injuries of what? You got some accidents, kind of?
yeah, I have ligaments.
They broke.
Yeah.
Oh.
So the doctor told me that I couldn't dance again. I
My
have many
God.
other injuries, and then I told the doctor that God will do it. And to tell you the truth, guys, I'm still there dancing more than 20 years now. So yeah.
Like you 20 years?
No, I'm 29. And make like 20 years I've been dancing professionally.
Oh God, that's amazing. Now, my sister, Unique Grace,
Yeah.
your story. We just want to hear your story, just in
Yeah.
just a minute. How did you
Definitely.
learn to Christ, and how did you start what you're doing?
Yeah, okay, that's a good one. So I was also born in a Christian home. So just like my sis had already established, because you were born in a Christian home does not mean that you will keep walking in that light. So at the age of 15, my parents gave me the choice to go and study in America. So my father is an
At
ambassador.
15?
Yes. So being an ambassador, we went to different countries. You know, he got posted to Switzerland, to Italy, Angola, la la la. Eventually, he asked me, "Do you want to go back to Nigeria with us, or do you want to go to America?"
Yeah,
My 15-year-old self was like, "Really? Is that really a question?" So, of course, I picked America.
Yeah,
So-
I know why not. Yeah.
You know? So that's where my journey began. Fortunately and unfortunately, I say fortunately because that's when I began to find out who God was for me. When there's no family, when my father is now ringing the bell at 6 a.m. to come and pray early in the morning, or at 9 p.m.
So
for
he
all
left
of
you
us,
into the hands of what,
he
relatives?
left me into the hands of myself, my brother.
Like you're so
I went to...
You're 15 age?
Yes. He literally put me, we call it upcourt, dormitory. You sleep on campus. So I went to a school in Philadelphia where we all slept on campus. And then on the weekend, you are left into the hands of strangers, people who want to host you for the weekend. So on the big weekend or the big vacation, like summer vacation, you go stay with a family member. So fortunately, I began to learn who God was for myself, but unfortunately, I was sexually raped, was sexually, what is that word now? Attacked, yes. I was raped at the age of 15 and a half when I went to stay with a family member in Baltimore. Now, I say fortunately and unfortunately because the fortunately is what led me to what I'm doing today.
Wow, amazing.
Because
amazing.
it was a lot of this, but I left God, of course. I was like, you know what? You're not interested in me. How could I get raped at the age of 15 and a half? You don't love me. How did my family do this to me? I'd rather be with my family members. But 2 decades later, I understood.
Wow.
There's a lot that happened in there, of course. There's no time for all of that, but I understood.
You know the reason why I asked you for your stories? Because there are people that are watching and they are getting inspired.
Yeah.
One thing, this is Inspire TV and we love to inspire people. It's through stories that people get inspired. Now, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going to take a commercial break in just a minute, and when we return, it's going to be strictly music.
Yeah,
It's going to be strictly great vibes. That is after this commercial break. This is Inspire TV, and my name is MC Hope, the king of TV. And of course, we are watching the Evening Dash, Monday to Friday, 5 to 7 p.m. We have Unique Grace, Tony Jabba, and my sister Lenaa. I know your names, I just put them. Let's get into a commercial break, ladies and gentlemen, and we return in a while.
Yes, right.